Jason Thurston's engaging eyes dart from his work back to his customer over and over, always maintaining contact and interest not just in the delicious hot dog he's constructing, but also the conversation he's having with his customer. But this is just what people like Jim Coleman have come to expect from Jason.
I find him a very personable, people type person, which is a big part of his success here, other than the fact that he makes great hot dogs. But he interacts with the people all the time, regardless of who comes up. It doesn't matter who they are, how old they are, how they're dressed. He always interacts with them, tries to get a little conversation going, asks them how their day's been, how the day is going to be, what are they planning, and all these kinds of things, just trying to get response from the people. So it's a great experience.
Jason left his job as a project manager in Atlanta and sold his house that he had lived in for the past 18 years, all to move to Knoxville so that he could sell hot dogs on the campus of the University of Tennessee and marry his high school sweetheart Karen Thurston at the ripe age of 43. Jason, a Maryville, Tennessee native, reconnected with his former girlfriend from Heritage High School through an internet dating service. Jason described his situation with his former girlfriend and now wife in saying,
"Do you remember me, Karen Thurston?" And I was so nervous. It took me a couple days to respond because I wanted to respond with something kind of witty. And I was really nervous. So anyway, I responded and we started dating and we saw each other for about a little over 2 years. And I was trying to get a job up here and sell my house. And she basically did the thing where she says, "Jason, you're not trying hard enough. You don't love me." And I said, "Well, honey, I just can't find a job up there." Of course, it's hard to get a job in a city where you don't live because you're working.
As a project manager, a job that depends on networking, Jason was dependent on his established customers in Atlanta. Upon moving to Knoxville, he needed an entirely new customer base, but he lacked the time to build up the necessary customer base to support both him and his wife, so he needed a way to make money instantly. The idea for building a hot dog stand was not too difficult for Jason to invent, for as he would tell you himself, he loves food. Right out of college, Justin opened a pizzeria which he owned for 5 years on the campus of the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. So the food business is nothing new to Jason.
Well, I learned a lot from the little pizza place, and one of the biggest things that I learned is what not to do. And that concept was pretty complicated. I had a central commissary, and the commissary is where we did all the prep and slicing and dicing, and then we sent the food out to the satellites. And it just needed too many employees. And with this, the biggest factor behind Hot Dog Cart is I was able to do it without borrowing any money. Just go right into business, all cash, no debt.
The hot dog stand prides itself on Chicago-style hot dogs and a local favorite, the Tennessee-style hot dog. Hot dogs can include mustard, ketchup, relish, chili, barbecue, and other traditional hot dog toppings. In addition, beverages and different kinds of potato chips can also be purchased. The wonderful variety of possible hot dogs costs no more than $2, while chips and a drink are reasonably priced at 50 cents each. Debbie Passmore, a local nurse, describes the hot dog stand as her Friday treat, for she comes by the stand every Friday. In addition, Passmore added, "It just makes it even better to have someone like Jason here to talk to and to fix you the hot dog. And the price is just right." The thing that sets the hot dog stand apart from your regular restaurant or fast food joint is the ever-personable Jason, who always impresses anyone through his relation with those who pass by, stop to eat, or just come to chat. Every student, faculty member, or regular customer who passes by is greeted with enthusiastic calls of, "Hey, how's it going?" or "Have a nice day." And should they stop to talk with Jason, great conversation is sure to follow. So as long as there are hungry students, faculty, and workers, there will be Jason with a smile, a personality, and a hot dog.